Yeah, they scored a couple, and we weren't able to bury ours. So,
what would you think of your second?
Our second period? Yeah, I thought it was good. We're building it. Obviously we got one on the power play there, and Shife. So, we were playing fast. We were in the game and just couldn't get it done.
What's going to take to kind of get back to that sound structure you guys have had for so long? It seemed to be a few more coverage breakdowns than we're used to seeing.
Hard work. Bearing down, executing. Playing together and playing a lot faster. I think it starts our own zone if we can. Make that first pass and execute on the details. Just makes the game so much easier. And to start the game, I think we weren't really dialed in, missing passes, just easy stuff that it's like frustrating when you're not making those. That should be a given every single night, and the stuff adds up. And you can't be giving up all those breakdowns, but it starts with being mentally dialed in.
How frustrating is it to not be able to build on the game from Tuesday, where it looked like you guys kind of cleaned up a few of those issues?
It's just we haven't played a full 60. There were some glimpses that we really liked our game, but we just kind of fall asleep, and we're not executing. We're playing slow at times, and so it's tough to get something going.
I know what you would have preferred for it to come in a win. What's it like to get a power play goal, first one in a while?
Just any way I can contribute on the power play, and I think we've had a good structure and foundation going back to the roots kind of in the last couple of games of winning battles and starting with the puck, and that creates more zone time, and obviously being shooters when you get it. It's whether whoever scores, we got to be so versatile. And tonight the puck was sliding over and I had a chance to shoot it, and another night it's gonna be somebody else. So it's just whatever it calls for in the power play.
I know teams have kind of cheated your way, but you've turned yourself into a good playmaker on the power play as well, obviously, right?
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of a function of the way we're moving the puck and what's been open, and if there's a shot there, I'm for sure trying to shoot it. But a lot of times those inside plays is we've been able to capitalize on it, and so it's just don't force anything and just kind of see the play and make it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The group in the third period?
I don't really know. I mean, I thought we outplayed them in the third period. They had a couple good chances. Maybe we had one breakdown in the defensive zone, and we had a 2-on-1 the other way right before it. So I mean, still got to make the play there, and the goal the other way doesn't happen. I mean, we thought we took it to them in the third, and they had a couple chances and capitalized, and that was that.
How frustrating is it to not be able to stack a couple wins after whatever you guys played on Tuesday?
Yeah, obviously this isn't the road trip that we planned. Didn't start it great. We had a great game in Vancouver there, and couldn't follow it up. I thought we actually played pretty good at times tonight, and sometimes our execution wasn't great. And we didn't execute at times, and it looked a little sloppy, but. I think our effort was good, our intentions were right, and had a couple breakdowns they capitalized on, and I thought we created some good looks, and just got to get a little more traffic to the net, I think, and generate a little more from down low, and
I mean, outside of the breakdowns, you only give up 18 or 19 shots. I mean, are you seeing some progress on that front in terms of the defending?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't give them too much. I mean, it was their first goal tip in front, and then they grab a power play goal, a weird one that from behind the net, and then a backdoor. So not much Bucky can do on those ones. He made the stops that he could make, and I thought we limited them to not much, and then obviously can't give them the kind of looks that they scored on. Especially that last one, they backdoor tap in. I mean, that's something that we can control and something that we can clean up, and move on and learn from that. But yeah, when you only give up under 20 shots, it's like I think that's pretty good. I thought our tracking game was pretty good. We scored a goal off the tracking. I think our D zone at times was really good, and at times was a little shaky. But I mean, it wasn't. They just capitalized, I think, on a lot of their good chances.
I know Cal's managed to stay productive during the stretch, but first power play goal since December 23rd. I mean, what's it mean to get him one to maybe feel even better about his game?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, he's an elite goal scorer, but I think in the last year you've seen him turn into an elite playmaker on the power play too. So teams obviously know how he can shoot the puck, and they were having to honor and respect that, and then he was able to use his playmaking ability, and our power play was doing really well at the end of last year, and it's been good the last couple of games here, and obviously it's great to see him get the goal. I mean, he creates that goal with his feet on the PK there, and should have had one. If it wasn't for the penalty, he would have had a breakaway goal. So he earned that one. He deserved it, and hopefully that's the start of him getting hot on the power play. And I think we've created a lot of good looks. He's had a lot of great chances, a lot of good shots. Just goalie's made some good saves, or a little bit unlucky, whatever it is. But hopefully now the dam breaks for him, and our power play can really get clicking. And when an elite guy gets his confidence from that spot, one-timers and stuff like that, I mean, no one can stop that. So just really good for the group.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Frustrating was it to not close that one out after taking the lead after two?
Yeah, I mean, this group here usually, obviously, you're up 3-2 on the road going into the third period. That's lockdown for us, and we just made too many mistakes tonight. 3 goals in our D zone coverage, strictly coverage situations that we blew, and then our execution throughout the game was really poor.
Is it just reads on those coverage things, or what are you seeing on that front?
It's reads, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of it's reads. Guys being in the right spots, stuff we've done a million times, and just it just looked like all of a sudden we opened up, the middle. One's attack off the goal line, the other one's a back post play. Yeah, so those are things that we know how to cover that.
It's tough because you're not giving up. I don't say under 20 shots, but the ones you gave up were pretty high quality.
Yeah, we gave up 5 goals. However they came about us, those 3 were D zone coverage, power play. And then they obviously empty the netter. It's just, I don't care what game you're in, you can't give up goals like that. And, when our mindset is defending first, I mean, we're doing a pretty good job in the sense, like you mentioned, we didn't give up a lot, but when you give up the quality we gave on their 3 goals, that's the difference.
What did you see from Dylan Sandberg in his return?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, he's going to log big minutes as he did, and saw some things in the PK, with his movement and quickness, getting into the lanes. But just, for him, I'm sure, I hadn't talked to him yet, but there's some rust there, but I liked a lot of what he did, and just, he helps calm things down.
A guy like Cole, I mean, he's back for a few games. He had a few times where maybe passed and should have shot. Or
Didn't shoot the puck.
Yeah.
Didn't shoot the puck. We wasn't alone. We had a few of those situations where we got in, we were looking to make one more play, and that, to me, is all part of the execution. We whether that's starting in a D zone by winning face-offs and not getting out of our zone, which happened quite a few times, or crossing into their end of the rink and trying to make one more play. It's a pretty stingy team over there. They're not going to give you a lot, so when you do have those opportunities, you got to shoot the puck.
Speaking of shooting the puck, Kyle was able to get himself a one-timer chance. What's it like for him? I know he stayed productive on the power play, but for him to get one with the man of man.
Yeah, it's a huge weight off his shoulder. He hasn't scored in a long time on the power play, but at the end of the day, our power play has still been awesome because of there's an awful lot of emphasis on put on him to kind of take him away, and it's opened up a lot of holes the other way. But no, just to get him off that just in the back of his mind, not scoring in a while, and hopefully that leads to some better things.
What did you see from Colin Miller and his return to the lineup?
There's some good things there. I like the fact that he got a shot off a number of times. It is a heavy shot and had a couple of really good looks. I think that when it comes to the other parts of the game, when you don't notice them, it's probably a good thing.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.